What is up, people of the internet? My name is Amber, and welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video! What was that? Today is the fight between Zuko from Avatar and Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia. So before we begin, please watch the original episode on either the Rooster Teeth the Rooster Teeth website or the Death Battle YouTube channel before coming to my reaction or anybody else's reactions. Go support the team that's been making the series awesome. So we got two fire users. Well, one of them also uses ice, but still two fire users. Two scar-faced father-issued fire users there battle out, and this is gonna be somewhat tricky, but I've been thinking a lot since then, and I've been watching like a lot of videos, including Avatar, including Gaijin Goomba's recent videos about Zuko about how ninja he is. And he actually makes some points about the different kinds of feats he has. Now, granted, it only talks about how ninja Zuko is when it comes to infiltration, his techniques or whatever. But I still recommend you watching those two videos. I'll leave a link to those in the description below. So before we get to that, before I give my final vote, let's just listen to all the feats. And if I somehow lose, and if you saw my tweet, I said I was going to pour soda on myself, but I don't want to like ruin my chair or anything. So best thing I'm going to do is just have like a bottle, like soda bottle with water in it. I mean, water's easier to clean up. I mean, I know I promised soda, like I did with the whole milk thing after the Might Guy versus All Might battle. But still, I'll just use water instead. I mean, and I don't know if soda's gonna be painful on the eyes if soda gets in my eyes. But anyway, let's just get to the reaction. Alright, so, the description reads, the Prince of the Fire Nation battles the icy heir to the number two hero. So, this is gonna be tricky, but I'm gonna have to but I think I might know who to vote for. But let's see what, their feats say in this. So, 3, 2, 1, now! Wow, 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 wow.
With all those cool anime heroes out there, there's bound to be plenty with angsty daddy issues.
Yeah.
You mean like you?
Don't be silly, Wiz. I'm not an anime character. Prince Zuko,
the anime
the
tears.
firebending hunter of the Avatar, the last airbender.
And Shoto Todoroki, the prodigal son of fire and ice from My Hero Academia.
He's Wiz.
You know what I found funny? Both
And it's
Zuko
our
and
job to analyze their
Todoroki,
weapons, armor, and
their
skills
scars
to
are
find
on their
out who would
the
win
left side of their
a
faces.
death battle.
I was hoping it would be a 3D, but they're on the left side of their faces.
Earth, fire, air. The four elemental nations once coexisted peacefully. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, the cranky old Fire Lord went and conquered basically the whole world.
Yeah,
And
basically.
100 years later, the equally powerful Master of Fire Ozai continued that tyranny. Many believed his rule would one day pass to either his daughter Azula or his son Zuko.
Yeah, Fire Dad was way too ego crazy for that. He drove Azula mad, even though he did clearly favor her. Poor little Zuko got screwed over from the beginning.
Can you imagine your dad saying that while your sister was born lucky, you were just lucky to be born?
Yeah, Zula's such a bitch even as a kid.
Saying anything to me.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Well, despite this, Zuko was desperate to prove himself. What a
Yeah,
fine
91 in Legend of Korra, but 16 in Last Airbender.
A big boy meeting. So naturally, his dad took him aside, sat him down, and taught him the importance of respecting others. Oh wait, just kidding. He burned his frickin' face off. Holy shit!
With his new scar came a new mission. Zuko would hunt down the elusive Avatar, the one threat to his nation's rule, to prove himself to his father and regain his honor.
Which is just a nice way of saying he was banished so he could never come back.
Yeah.
Just like my dad didn't.
Though, frankly, Zuko did have the talent and training he needed to capture someone even as powerful as the Avatar.
Damn right, he's a fighting pro. The dude's strong enough to shatter metal chains with a kick. He's super skilled with martial arts,
Yeah.
dual swords, and, oh yeah, firebending.
As a firebender, Zuko
Well,
harnesses
multiple
the light of the
advantages
sun
Zuko
to
has.
summon flames from thin air. Wherever fire remains alight in an area that's not too cold, he can manipulate or bend it to his will.
See?
I mean, if I had to pick between swirling water around, tossing a few rocks, or farting hot air all the time, I would definitely go with firebending. It literally means you're a living flamethrower.
Plus, it's surprisingly versatile. Aside from simply creating, launching, and moving flames, firebending can be used to heat objects, melt through ice prisons, and even defy gravity.
See?
Is that guy flying? With fire? Awesome! How does that even work?
Well, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah.
Newton's third law.
Yeah.
By creating a rapid series of explosions an inch or so away from the palm, the air in between the hand and fire is launched toward the user, thereby creating propulsion.
Yeah, firebending isn't just about creating fire. It's about creating a bunch of it. So Zuko can make large, long-lasting walls of flame to protect himself and keep enemies at a distance.
Yeah?
That stuff's hot, you know.
Yeah. It's fire.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually rigged up my arm to replicate the technique of firebending.
What?
Tell me, if you'd please.
Another test. How thrilling.
Oh, poor
Now,
dummy.
This isn't as simple as just pointing and shooting. Firebenders fuel their flames with their own breath.
Yeah.
And using it at all requires a fierce understanding of martial arts.
What are you trying to do, the Macarena?
Zuko's favorite form, the dancing dragon, draws primarily from northern Shaolin Kung Fu.
That's a Chinese martial art that's all about agility, wide stances, and aggressive attacks.
Yeah.
A perfect mix of speed and strength.
Like this. Whoa!
Wiz, why?
Oh, the cat face,
Anyway,
the
fire
cheeky
that
cat
benders
face.
like Zuko can generate is
Smile.
extremely hot, capable of melting through a cast iron door hot. This would need to be over 1200 degrees Celsius.
And while Sozin's comet was boosting his powers,
Yeah.
Zuko's uncle Iroh blasted apart the giant outer wall of Ba Sing Se.
Yeah.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Until Iroh comes a-knockin'.
Hell yeah.
That's like the thickest wall I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Second only to the emotional walls between me and my dad.
Okay,
Even without
Boomstick.
Sozin's comet, which only appears once every 100 years, Zuko has more than enough firepower to level a building. That's no laughing matter for any person.
3 weeks
or
without
building.
sustenance.
He's even quick enough to catch lightning
Without
and
firebending.
uses fire powers to redirect it wherever he wants it to go. Kapow! Suck it, Dad! Oh shoot, wait, did he just shoot his dad with lightning?
Zuko's quest for the Avatar led him down a different path than he expected. Inspired by his kind uncle and the Avatar himself,
Yeah.
he joined the heroes on a new journey, one of self-discovery.
Yeah, turns out he didn't need his dad's approval after all. He just needed to approve himself. Now that's character development.
Zuko's definitely had a heated redemption arc, and now that he's the Fire Daddy, Fire
What?
Lord,
I'm
his
sorry, what?
honor keeps burning brighter.
Are you crushing on Zuko?
What? No.
Yeah, you are. It's okay, Wiz. Everybody does.
Hello, Zuko here.
Hey! Hey! Alright, let's...
Welcome
all
to
right.
a world where the supernatural is natural, where more than 80% of the population possesses superhuman abilities known as quirks.
And because everyone loves to game a system, there's a superhero leaderboard. At the very top of it stands the ultimate hero, All Might.
All Might's feats and reputation were
Yet you
incredible,
lost!
a true symbol of peace for everyone.
But that's my
That is,
fault there.
Everyone except the hero perpetually
Oh, there's
stuck
Hawks.
at rank number 2.
That's Endeavor, and he vowed to surpass All Might. But his literal firepower was just never enough.
But if he couldn't do it himself, he would vicariously through his own heir. Thus, he made the desperate decision to arrange a quirk marriage.
Basically,
Why is that a
he paid
thing?
a family
Not-
off to get
oh,
a
not
wife
Suo.
with an ice quirk and popped out kids until he got the right quirk combo. Gross. I feel like I need a shower.
After 4 attempts, they finally spawned the child he was looking for, Shoto Todoroki.
Half cold, half hot.
16.
Literally. Right side's ice like his mom, and
No
left side's
codename.
fire
Oh, yeah.
like his dad.
Endeavor quickly separated young Todoroki from his supposedly lesser siblings, ruthlessly training him to become the most powerful hero in history.
Surprise! Things didn't
This
go
is so
so
sad.
well. He drove Shoto's mom totally insane until she broke.
Pouring boiling water on her son's left side, because it reminded her too much of him.
Okay. This is getting super heavy for a colorful cartoon about superpowers and frog
It's an
people.
anime, boomstick!
Todoroki never truly fell for his father's disgusting manipulation. He attended UA High School, a hero academy, and worked to use his power for good.
But just his mom's power. Why use fire when you can stick it to the man? The man being a big scary fire dad over there. Anyone else notice his facial hair is made of fire? How does that work?
From his right side, Todoroki can summon intense bouts of cold, freezing the air or even creating massive glaciers of ice.
Talk about overkill! And like a good edgy teen, Shoto named this super iceberg something badass. Heaven-piercing ice wall! Oh, you can
It is
just
badass.
taste the self-loathing.
He can create sheets of ice to slide on or propel himself forward as if riding a Heeley. While he can't manipulate the ice after
Okay.
he's launched it, he has extremely precise control over its initial release. He can even freeze opponents so thoroughly that they are frozen both inside and out, effortlessly causing necrosis and shattering body parts.
Seriously, that's so dark.
Necrosis.
It's
Yeah,
chilling.
so yeah, that's
about
probably gonna be
having a
advantage
cold
against
shoulder.
Zuko.
But Todoroki
Probably.
has a problem. While he is highly resistant to cold, he's not immune.
Here I am.
Oh,
Guess
okay.
I'll die.
Oh, I won't be needing you this time, dummy.
Genuine joy.
Casting too much ice from his right side will cause his body temperature to drop until he falls unconscious,
Ew.
potentially even
Oh.
suffering frostbite.
I mean, it takes freezing an entire building before side effects even start to show up, so it's not up. Why'd you even make the stupid robot?
That's why Endeavor chose to mix ice with fire.
Oh.
See, he had the same problem with his own fire quirk,
Oh.
but with cold and hot combined, they could counter each other's weaknesses.
Thankfully,
Oh, okay.
Shoto made a friend who helped show him that his fire wasn't his father's, it was his own.
Yeah, you
tell
tell
him,
him,
Deku.
yeah, I was about to
Finally,
say
the
that.
full power of Icy Hut was unleashed.
Oh.
Do you think I could help my back? Just hurts from carrying the show.
While he's much less proficient with fire given his lack of experience with it,
Yeah.
this half of his quirk is identical to Endeavor's. His fire is hot enough to melt Tetsu, whose body can turn to steel, which means it can reach temperatures over 1600 degrees.
He can
But
blast
the other one's-
fire like a raging inferno.
But like
or
1200,
balls of
right?
flame to
For
block
Zuko?
off areas and use his evil dad's signature technique, flash fire.
Flash fire is a method of compressing flame under super hot temperatures before releasing it in a single strike.
Ooh.
Endeavor can also shape his fire, use it to cling to walls, and fly.
But even if he is a huge dick, Endeavor was kinda right. Fire and ice combined put both quirks at their best. Shoto's one of the best in his class, taking hits from a tank like Deku, fighting top-tier foes like Stain, and keeping up with classmates like Bakugo and Tokoyami, who can block Kaminari's electricity.
And while he's often criticized for relying too much on his quirk, Todoroki is incredibly smart and a quick thinker, reading
Yeah,
and
okay.
setting traps for his opponents in the blink of an
Oh,
eye.
okay.
And after all that craziness, he finally patched things up with his mom, and somehow even inspired his dad to try and be a better person. What a nice story.
Oh yeah,
I
that
wish it could
episode.
inspire my dad too. Not Mama though. She's already perfect.
Well on his way to becoming a successful hero, Shoto Todoroki no longer fights in spite of his father, but for himself and the sake of
Ooh,
others.
this is gonna be difficult.
I wanted to. I'll be a hero.
Okay, this is gonna be difficult because I had this logic going on in my head throughout the entire week when or 2 weeks I suppose throughout this whole time that I was gonna give the edge to Zuko because one, he has more fighting experience, his martial arts would give him the edge, he can bend the fire even if Shoto blasts him, but the heat they did wasn't the one for Zuko that his fire can melt through metal doors, which is what 1200 something Kelvin, while Shoto's is about 1600 plus. I'm gonna go back to that. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I was right. So for Zuko's, it was 1200 Kelvin, whereas no, Celsius, not Kelvin. It was Celsius. Whereas Todoroki is about 1600 degrees Celsius. So that's gonna be a bit thing, but that doesn't matter because Zuko can still bend the fire no matter how hot it is. At least I think it is. But though Shoto is gonna have a bigger advantage because even he can feel the side effects if he keeps using just one side. But like you said, since Endeavor was so hell bent on creating the perfect combination for for both fire and ice, that using both powers can counteract those side effects. Because even Endeavor has the issue with his fire, that using too much fire can like easily burn him. Oh my god, this is gonna. Oh my god. But this is still. So I'm still gonna have to vote for Zuko. Because this is almost like the Natsu versus Ace situation. They both wield fire, but Natsu has the bigger advantage. He eats fire. No matter how much fire Ace throws at him, Natsu can just eat it. But for this one, I think it's gonna be the same thing because, Zuko can bend the fire. He can just like manipulate the thing. And with Iroh's teachings, he can use his breath of fire technique to, even if he was encased in ice, he'll use his breath of fire technique that Iroh taught him how to do, and keep himself warm until he breaks out. So, even with the degrees heat difference, I'm still gonna have to vote for Zuko in this one. Not because of nostalgia, but because I think he has more experience combat-wise. Okay, I think I've ragged on this too long. So, let us begin. My vote is on Zuko. 3, 2, 1. Now.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle! Gotta hope that logic in my mind is correct. Oh yeah, the dragon dance. Oh. Yeah, even Shoto can't manipulate fire. He can spew it.
I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, not anymore.
Actions say otherwise.
I swear to God, they got Dante Bosco to voice Zuko in this fight!
Fire, like my father. I'll prove I'm better than both of you!
I mean, it sounds like him. I'm gonna give credit to the voice actors in this.
What's the matter? Melting under pressure? He's just
Like me.
Whoa. I swear to God, this somehow ends up in a draw. Oh my god, this is gonna be so intense. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, hey cabbage guy!
Oh, my cabbages!
Weren't you in the
Never
Aang
intended to
versus
finish you with
Ed?
fire.
Fire?
You can
I mean, fight?
obviously block it, but not this. It's over.
Oh? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Oh my god! I just said if you were encased in ice, oh my god, I called it!
I don't care how much power you have. I know who I am. I will win!
Is this right there where things gonna be twisted?
I'll have to go beyond.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah, fuck! God damn it.
I am the Fire Lord. I will win this for my honor!
Oh, God damn it.
Apologies. KO!
You gotta be kidding! You gotta be kidding me, man! Oh, man! Fuck! don't want to ruin my headphones. Let's just do it right here. Let's just finish it up right here.
Okay, talk about cool as hell. That was epic.
Please, I'm grieving here. Both Todoroki and Zuko held solid advantages over the other. Zuko's martial arts, athleticism, and lightning-fast reflexes meant that if he could get close to Todoroki, he could likely end the fight pretty quick.
But Shoto's no slouch. The guy may be better at long range, but he's been in scraps before. Like with the super fast, super deadly hero killer Stain. And with all that ice popping up everywhere and his own super sliding and boosting skills, Shoto made it hard for Zuko to get close for long.
Plus, the speed difference wasn't all that drastic. Todoroki's fellow student Tokoyami's Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari's electricity after it had been fired. Quirks are not magic, and there are very few ways for electricity to travel through the air. Lightning is essentially an ionized path that electricity travels through. Kaminari's quirk must use the same method.
Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari, Bakugo dodged Dark Shadow, and Todoroki can match Bakugo in a fight. Bada bing, bada boom, that's lightning fast reflexes, baby!
While Zuko certainly had more control over fire, Todoroki could easily repel his firebending with his own flames, not to mention the clear difference in temperature. Zuko may be
I
skilled with
mentioned the
fire, but he's
fucking
not immune to it.
degrees
Nor did he
difference.
have any
Temperature
reliable
difference.
counter for fast and massive ice attacks.
We don't even need to bust out the calculator for this one, Wiz. That stadium is circled by a 4-kilometer track. That's huge! And the edgy ice wall covered almost half of it in less than a second. Zuko didn't have that kind of power spread.
Yes, I know fire melts ice, but not instantly when it comes to gigantic glaciers. Plus, firebending becomes much more difficult in cold temperatures. Sure, Zuko's melted through ice prisons before, but only ones where he could still move or at least breathe. Remember, firebending requires breath and movement. When Azula was trapped in an ice prison so compact she couldn't move or breathe, she was helpless.
But like, Shoto could just freeze over Zuko's insides anyway. No way he was surviving that.
Zuko might have been an admirable bender and adorable fan favorite, but Todoroki's overwhelming ice, versatile defense, and incredible power were just too much to handle.
Zuko aimed for success, but his opponent Shoto put him on ice.
The winner is Shoto Todoroki.
God damn it!
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups.
What's the
Wanna
next
watch more
one gonna
stuff?
be?
You can click the boxes right around here, and you can always pick up some DB merch at store.roosterteeth.com.
Okay, Flash. Sonic? Okay, this is weird. Wally West, which is Archie's Sonic? What? Whatever. Damn it! Oh, come on! Oh, I had that logic in the bag! I had that logic! But god freaking damn it! I am wet. I am wet. I had a towel in here. Where is it? Damn it. That is my fault. I even went back to see like the temperature difference between firebending heat and Shoto's freaking heat. But damn it, man. I thought I had that logic. But fuck. Oh, whatever. Well, there's my punishment. I'm not gonna go being on. You know what? Let's add more punishment because I even mentioned the freaking temperature difference. So we're still gonna eat the bean. I can't tell with this one. You know what? Fuck it. That's my punishment. I don't feel like getting sick right now. Oh man, but it was still a good death battle overall. And next up is Wally West versus Archie Sonics. What it said? Well, either way, it was still a good death battle. And hope you guys enjoy my little punishment right there. I'm sorry it's not soda like I promised in the tweet, but like I said, I don't want to feel like cleaning. Like it's still gonna be a hassle cleaning up my chair right now with all this water. Oh, okay, so we're ending things off right here. So until the next time, Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts of this death battle in the comment section down below. If you liked the video and you enjoyed it, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also hit the bell button to be notified of my latest reactions, and follow me on Twitter at FreelanceAmber for pretty much the same thing, or just random shit in general. So remember to stay awesome, be nice animals, don't be dicks, keep moving forward, and I will see you all in the next video!